Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to our playthrough of Death Stranding, where we play Death Stranding. It is episode 27. And it just, special thanks to anyone who's been watching since, part 1 of our videos. Appreciate y'all. Now, where we left off is a good question. What orders do we have? So we picked up some orders. Okay, we're at Lake Knot. I'm assuming we're gonna have to make our way at least back to Mama. So I did pick up some of these deliveries for the craftsman. We're gonna go do that. Let's go read this mail real quick. Mr. Sam Bridges, can I tell you a story about something that happened recently? I was preparing dinner when all of a sudden my beloved gourds popped into my head and I just had to take a look. Do you know what I found when I got there? The most marvelous specimen I had ever laid eyes on. It was bigger than me, I swear. And while I was standing there admiring it, I suddenly realized I was somewhere else, inside of it. And I was a tiny baby in a great big gourd world. I grew up there, I became an adult, and eventually, Gourd World had a Death Stranding of its own. So what did I do then? I shared gourds with all the people of Gourd World, and they shut the BTs up inside them and set them all on fire. Gourd World was safe, and I had saved it. But just as I was basking in the glory of it all, I woke to find myself back in the kitchen, and the pot boiling over. While I'd been living a whole other life in Gourd World, only a few minutes had passed in this one. Sure, you can call it a daydream, but to me, it couldn't have been more real. Has anything like that ever happened to you? My dear Mr. Bridges, you truly are a man of surpassing kindness and generosity, and the pizza you delivered was the most scrumptious we had supped on to date. Oh, but my levity is unbecoming. My grave, dare I say, disastrous failure to convey my appreciation to you in the flesh warrants an explanation. To my charge in, the circumstances were entirely out of my control. Prior to your arrival, my better half and I had one of our rare but rather intense lovers' quarrels, which led her to storm off in a proverbial huff. What manner of husband would I be if I left her to wander the wilderness alone? I simply had to go after her. Upon our return, we were greeted with fresh pizza, still piping hot from the oven, and she was so entirely over the moon that she had forgave me everything. Suffice it to say, I am in your debt to a considerable degree. Yeah, this dude's never home when I'm delivering him his damn pizzas. Yeah, spare ammo. Container filled with spare ammunition for your firearms increases the amount of ammo you can carry for all weapons. Additional containers will further increase the amount of ammo you can carry. Be aware that if a container is removed from your backpack, you will lose all the ammo stored inside. I mean, that's kind of cool. See what we have here. So we have all these extra grenade pouches, and we haven't even been using grenades all that much recently. And but I do want a grenade pouch regardless. And these only carry one, right? My question is, how big is this? Oh, that's huge. Son of a bitch is huge. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. For now, we'll leave it as is. You want to do a different color. Do like gray. I hope I have a gray hat. Whatever color a backpack is, I like to try to make the hat matching. Alright, let's make our way somewhere. I don't know where we're going. But I know we gotta do those deliveries at least. What's that noise? Let me see this. In ranked nightmares, you compete against other players to see who can defeat the boss while taking the least amount of damage. If players in the nightmare have taken the same amount of damage, the player who finishes fast will be ranked. Okay. Okay, so you start with nothing and you gotta kind of... What's the time people know? I don't know. Okay, so you have two different ones now, it looks like. One's like the Battlefield Nightmares, and one's like the big BT Nightmares.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome. Sam, beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I think I'm gonna stop by this guy's place. Oh, look at this guy.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter.
What has he got? Oh, some shared cargo. How many blood bags do I have on me? enough. Well, you can normally carry 4, so do I need literally all those extra? Well, I kind of use them. I want to make sure the old man doesn't die, so we have robots deliver his shit. I'm not going all the way out there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Hey, mine's heavier.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Oh, it's you. How's it going? Wow. Just so you know, I've put something to... Go ahead and grab. Seeing you in action. Keep it up, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access to...
Kinda want to get another pair of Cairo boots. But I have a mission up here. Not gonna have time for this. Maybe we'll pick it up. Worst case scenario, we end up not doing it.
Order assigned.
there, Sam? This is all my fault. I kept the truth from Lockne, and it cost us our relationship. I need to see her. Will you take me there?
What about the kid? What happens if you leave?
I know. But this thing's bigger than us now. Come back to my lab.
Plot thickens. Well, nice that she contacted me first. We're gonna do a couple of these deliveries real quick and then we'll go over there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Wonder if anyone's watching.
Kinda wanna do a boss fight. I wonder if that giant BT will be here. Oh, these work against BTs. I didn't know that. Okay. Must stay nice and limber for this fight. Look at that giant Bama Jamma. I want to see what happens when we fight this guy. You know, I want to see how effective this is against BTs. What is this? Rubber, hermetic, and rubber. So does it hurt me if I... Okay, it hurts me if I use the rubber hermetic. Oh. Yeah. One more. Wasn't that bad. It's a higher health boss. Thought it was gonna be something crazier. Oh damn, dude, he's all messed up. Oh look, a memory chip. I kinda wanna make like a bunch of zip lines across the map. need to like walk up this way.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Quick stroll up and down here. That way, when I drive up here, hopefully there'll be less rocks second time around.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Oh yeah, let's deliver that.
What a wonderful gift.
Elma original motion picture soundtrack.
Thank you for your... Hey, it's Sam Bridges. Good to see you, man. Oh, just look at all this stuff. You're a lifesaver.
Damn. Not 5 stars yet. Sucks.
Hey, Sam. Be careful, okay? Good work.
Oh, here we go. Can I make a vehicle here? No.
Order assigned.
What else? Just those.
Thank you for your contribution.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Look at all that cleared space right there. Used to be a bunch of rocks. What's that? That, yeah. Cleared out a decent amount of the rocks. A lot more workable now. I have a truck here?
Cargo? Looks like this is our lucky day. Watch your back out there. Good work.
Will I be able to... I need to put it on the truck.
Order assigned.
We're gonna have Sam shower real fast. Dirty boy. MBB is also freaking out.
EX grenade number 0.
What?
You okay?
All this shit I have on my back too. So that, yeah, they give me, refill me. I have 2 macer guns. Man, I am material broke. Alright,
Thank you for your contribution.
let's go deliver this stuff. Hold on, what do I have on me? got so
restrictions
many
lifted.
roads to rebuild, it's crazy. We're probably gonna
Someone's
have to
happy.
do some sort of on-foot journey to clear out some walkway up to Mountain Up. I'm gonna see if I can add these materials to this road. Pretty close.
Don't forget, Sam. Most facilities have materials you can requisition to fabricate structures and equipment.
Bridge boots level 3. Box kinda sucks. I'm gonna pick this up.
Okay. Alright, time to go.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Always a pleasure. This is pretty good. Better than good. You know what? I think you guys have the right idea. Sign me up for the UCA. I just tell you and that's that, right?
Oh, hell yeah. I wonder if it'll give me an item for level 2.
So I'm good to go, huh? Somehow the world already seems a whole lot bigger. Doubt a guy like you needs help from a guy like me, but I figure I ought to offer. This is for you, if you want.
Cowbell? The thumbnail? For a video?
Take care now, Sam. I'll be calling on you until...
Good work. New.
Yeah, we're gonna go raid that enemy place. You know, let's go to the share locker, see if they have any weapons we can take. I got these though. Alright. Let's suit up for a fight. Okay, we have... Alright, just be weary of my blood.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, because before I take Mama anywhere, I kind of want to clear off some paths. So we're going to have to do some walking, and then on top of that, building a couple roads.
Still got it. Charged up.
What was that noise? What's up, guys? I'm right here. Take the truck. It's not my truck, and I don't really care about it getting damaged as much. Just demolition derby. gunner. That's crazy work. Can I run into this? Hey buddies, I'm over here. I'm trying to wake up here. Comrades, that's not what we're doing. Did I even find any ceramic? No. Oops, I did not mean to mess that. The lands are safe again, temporarily. Yeah, the Mesa gun's awesome. It's never let me down. Level 3 armor plate. Take all that. Good ice truck.
Right on.
Lackluster items in those boxes.
Okay. Okay, there you go, Speed Demon.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Isn't this what Mama wanted? Given the circumstances, I suppose I should look after it. Assuming that's all right with you. I'm, sure she would have appreciated the gesture, Sam.
Kawasaki Z1.
Thank
Not
you for
dead,
your
but it's still at her place. Okay,
You look good, Sam. You must... Doubt a guy like you needs help from a guy like me, but this is...
what'd he give me? He's giving you a decrypted bio.
Take care now, Sam. I'll be calling
what
on
that
you.
is.
Until then.
Good work. New order.
So don't I need to get my levels up with South Knot? I might pick up that order.
So, care?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
My question is, so I just drove over here. Is this for me driving? And if so, does driving create paths also? I know I've not really been paying attention. No, walking does. It looks like driving does as well. Running out of battery? That's crazy.
What can't you do? Anytime now.
Not good enough for me.
Keep on keeping on.
Stretch my legs.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
We don't really need those. Got nothing.
Oh, there you are. Cargo? Looks like this.
Just a sliver that sucks.
Watch your back out. Good work.
pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, I gotta go here and pick up something. This is a heal camp that I was at previously. Ceramic, I can't just pass that by. I need that. At all faster if I just drive it. This is my question. Find out. Because that battery's running low already. What the fuck? I always forget about this little jellyfish field. Shit. How close are we? Not close enough. Gotta go up here. Try not to get crushed by any boulders.
My teeth.
Should be good to go. Hopefully we'll get 5 stars after this. Let me dodging fallen rocks. I do want to check out that shortcut we
Beginning
made,
scan.
see how that looks.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Thanks for dropping by. Oh, just
Level 4? Damn. Not what I was expecting.
Hey, listen, I got you a little gift. Go ahead and grab it. If you're interested, that is.
I am. I want those stars, damn it.
Hey, Sam. Be careful, okay?
Good work. New order.
Can't sleep here? Can't spend the night, bro? What? I wanted Sam to rest. Okay, what about materials? I'm gonna have to turn around. That means if I pick up these materials to build these roads. We'll come back then. So we don't need to, like, turn around.
Thank you for your
I
contribution.
wanna go towards the mission for Mama. Oh, you know what? Didn't look at this.
Deploy. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, even less rocks. That's what I like to see. Yeah, it's a solid shortcut up there. There's BT's back over here. I thought I beat them all.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick this up because I want to go visit the junk dealer. See how depressed he is now that his wife left him. He got married and then not soon after they got divorced.
Come on, let's roll. What can't you do?
Oh, there's a river here, isn't there?
If anyone's watching.
Get a little recharge while we're here.
Any longer?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I thought I had delivery here. Honestly, all this delivering kind of therapeutic.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, there you go, Speed Demon. What can't you do?
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I appreciate you making the trip. You did good. Thanks. Come by again soon.
Not gonna even mention the fact they got a divorce.
Good work. New order. Order assigned. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Hopefully it's close enough.
Oh, thank you so much for coming. Well, would you look at this?
I better get some boots. At least 2 pairs. Or I'm gonna cry.
Listen, I know you've got a...
That's why I'm here. 3 pairs? Oh shit. Thank you.
Thanks again for everything.
Good work.
I should see what material she has.
Order
taken.
assigned.
Oh yeah, she has a good amount of metal. Armor plate level 3. Oh, I need chiralium also. Or chiral crystals, whatever you call it. Should be good to go. Restocked and everything.
Gotcha!
Weapons restrictions lifted.
What's that? Why did that scan make that noise?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Welcome to South City. Proceed to distribution center.
Thank you! Kindly!
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, equipment. Put 2 pairs of these boots in the private locker. Well, maybe not 2 pairs.
A deliver. Oh.
Those barely move the needle, damn.
Come see us. Whoa. Good work.
PSP?
Your work is...
Let's see what these new bugs are. Let's see what that bell does. Bell-shaped accessory. It was apparently used to ward off evil in the pre-standing period. Nowadays, it's rumored to have some kind of effect against BTs. Oh damn, I can't spit the spare ammo. Make sure we don't have any more orders that we are forgetting about. All auto deliveries.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Someone's happy.
Sam. Thanks for coming back. Got something for you. These are your new cufflinks. They still work as a terminal, but I've added a weapon function. I was able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
And they're weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters. I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom. Void out. But, just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have unique properties. It can be used to cut a BT's cord. So, I've added that function. Cut the cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
These things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
Cord snipping super handcuffs.
Right. Let's try them out. Cut the cord connecting us. She's sound asleep. I made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it. Please, Sam. Set us free. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost. Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
The attack and everything, that was all a lie?
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lockne has trouble with her uterus. Long story short, neither of us can have children. I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently. Lockne wanted a child, someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lockne's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her. But I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her. But I was wrong. Lockne needs to know. You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything. If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first. So please, Sam. Do it. to Lockne. Sam, would you sit me up? I haven't been outside in a long time. It's just too much to take in all at once.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine, so long as I can see out of the bag. The warmth of the light, the touch of the wind, the scent of the world. Lucky you. The two of you are still connected. Okay, Sam. Let's go.
I had a special surprise prepped and everything. But it looks to me like your hands are full. No biggie. We can always tweak the rules a bit.
You ready, Sam? It's coming.
Woo! He looks hungry. All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun? Of course it does.
Run, Sam, run!
Run. Fight. Okay, Mama. You stay right here. I forgot. Let me. Oh shoot! Wrong button.
That was amazing, Sam. I don't know how you managed to pull that off. If only we all had your talents.
You gotta have a lot of blood. Ooh, I want this. We have some custom hematics. Those in the grenade pouch.
Thank you for your contribution.
Can I carry this by hand? Nope, didn't mean to do that. Why does my stuff look all over the place? I hope it's not. I hope it's all in the truck. Oh, it is all over the place. What the hell, man? Okay. That's annoying.
Sam?
Yeah, one second. 1 second. Don't worry, I just need to put the stuff back in my car, mama. Chill out. There we go.
God damn. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You alright?
Please.
chill out. It's all good. Super long drive ahead of us. I wonder though if, because it's right over here, right? If there's an auto paver somewhere up here, I can take it just to drive across the mountains.
Sam? The hospital I was staying at was crushed by a bridge. Still have nightmares about it. Still hear the crack before it all came tumbling down. I've been scared to death of bridges ever since. And yeah, I know how that must sound considering our employer. I'm scared of the dark, too. Don't sleep anymore. Can't.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Gonna get a quick recharge. Is there a hot spring around here? Well, there you go. Yeah, I thought the people that you have with you would join you. That's cool. Does she say anything if you ogle at her? BB's having a good time though. Alright, Let's go, folks.
Nice and warm.
I feel like a new woman. Yeah.
It's funny that she had a response, though.
Right on.
This will be the longest drive ever. I have to go make a couple roads, drive past a couple terrorists. Only 3 more days until we get there. I'm just excited to build some more roads, if I'm being honest. Go with these fucking guys. stop over at this place and if they have any deliveries for Mr. Gord or the Nautilus. You guys are always talking about Gords.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh yeah, it's got a few. Set premium.
Order assigned.
There's a bunch of them.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I wonder if that light on the back of the vehicle represents how much weight you have on it. 'Cause they gotta be pretty maxed out by now. We're gonna pay attention to it for when we deliver this and then when we build some of the roads.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Just carrying her everywhere I go, even for
Cargo
just these
verified.
quick little deliveries just on my back.
Always a pleasure, Sam. This is pretty good.
Sandy tan sunglasses on sandy tan backpack. Oh shit. Hell yeah, 4 stars.
Doubt a guy like you needs help from a guy like... This is for you. If you want.
Oh, I want it. I don't understand what these are. Decryptobiotes.
Be careful out there. We can't afford to lose.
Good work. New. Deploying.
Alright. Let's truly start this journey now. Gonna have to at least hit up one generator charger. Yeah, look at that. Now we have less weight on it, or less lights. still defeated? Yeah, I think they are. Built like 2 inches of road. Oh no, I built more. Okay. Of course it is. Hopefully we can at least get to that generator, which I don't think would be a problem, but... Okay, so just need ceramic. I don't even think I have enough. That was a crazy amount of ceramic it still needs.
Over here! Hey!
I'm here.
Anyone? Over here! Hey! Over here!
Don't tell me to be quiet. Gosh, it needs so much material. Pretty much empty me out right after this one. I just need an ungodly amount of ceramic. another road builder? Doctor? Where the hell's the doctor? Okay. Oh shoot. On my back. Damn, these new roads are getting so expensive. Oh, you know what? Does it show us where the doctor's at? Okay.
Hey, Sam. Do you remember your own birth? Me, I remember being inside the womb. I wasn't alone. I could hear my mother's heartbeat. Hers and Lockne's. We were conjoined twins. One and the same before we were born. But then they separate us with surgery.
I was listening to that, damn it. That's kind of lame. Go on with your story now.
Oh. The operation was successful. We were still one. We knew each other's thoughts without saying a word. My joy was her joy. Her pain was my pain. And no distance was too great for us to overcome. Some might call it a kind of telepathy. Divided in body, joined in spirit. We had a beach just for us. One we shared. Our own private chiral network, you might say. With Cupids, we can build one that will let everyone share what Lockne and I have. I saw it all laid out before me after I signed up with Bridges. A network that could unite everyone, no matter how scattered or different, that would make us whole. It wouldn't be about bringing people into line. It would be about bringing them into the fold, where they would share alike. I knew it could change the world. With Amelie's help, we finalized the Cupid design. But after the attack and the birth, everything changed. For the first time in my life, Lockne wasn't there. But I'm not alone anymore. I can feel her again. She's close. Thank you, Sam. I feel whole again. You and me, sis. Me and you. Sam. I'm sorry, Lockne.
Alright, so we'll go to the doctor on foot afterwards. Look at this. Is still a tar pit? Not really. There's a memory chip there now. Very cool. Yeah, that was an issue last time I was here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapon decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Lincoln, no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I love you so much. It's good to hear your voice again. I shouldn't have kept you in the dark. Tried to save her. I couldn't. You don't have to say it anymore. Lockne, you need to fix his Cupid. I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world. Only you. I love you. You hear me? Forever. And always. Now, make the world whole, okay? Just like you make me.
Wait, did she die? I am so confused. Was it my driving? Cuban unlocked. Complete episode 5. Mama. I'm so confused on what happened just now, though.
All that she went through. I had no idea. I thought she'd severed our bond on purpose, that she stole our child and ran. I fixed your Cupid like she asked. The limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Someone rewrote your code?
Rewrote might be overstating it. Let's just say it wasn't the latest version I released. And yet, because of it, I was finally reunited with Malingan. Could be we found our culprit already. She died beneath the rubble, with our child still inside her. Her Ka passed over to the other side, but her Ha remained, bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course. That's why she kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals. Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe.
So that ghost lady we were seeing was actually Mama, which is insane. And what they were saying was like, yeah, she only her spirit passed over, but not her body. That's crazy.
Sis? I can hear you. We're whole again. We're one. Like before in the womb, remember? Malingan. Lockne.
Well done, Sam. Thanks to you, Edgenut City is finally within reach. And you, Lockne. Your work will help ensure that the Chiral network remains online. Together, we might just make it all the way west. Now then, Sam, there's something else you ought to know. We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers. We had audio which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but the languages, the names and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify, everything seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield over 100 years ago. World War I, to be precise. It wasn't a dream. Wasn't a hallucination. Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something. And given the time discrepancies, maybe you were sent to a beach. Can't say anything for certain. That said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield. But beaches are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation. Beaches are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the chiral network. Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Oh, look at this. Got another Jackie quest. God, I was thinking about logging off, but I might have to do this chip quest. Hey there, Sam. Everyone's got something they're good at, right? Well, I'm no exception. Ever since I realized I was stranded here on a desert island of a continent, I've been keeping my eyes fixed to the horizon, and you know what? My vision's gotten better as a result. People have been calling me Eagle Eye Charles, and that ain't no lie. I spy things long before anyone else. Chiral clouds suddenly shifting in the sky, porters walking along the mountain ridge, an undiscovered hot spring down in a valley, you name it. What's more, I think I've gotten even better at it lately. I reckon it's because of the chiral network, or maybe it's all in my mind. Whatever. Anyways, I wanted to tell you about was something I saw the other day. Something small and glowing down in the crater where Middle Knot used to be. I really wanted to investigate, but we don't have any bridge people in that area. Maybe it's something you could look into if you're ever passing by. Yeah. After a lot of thought, I've decided to join the UCA. I was intrigued to learn that the world is full of talismans. Your dream catcher, Amelie's Cupu, my gourds. I know there are plenty of people who dismiss these traditions as superstition and nonsense. But I've come to believe there must be a reason so many evil warding objects and symbols came to be developed by so many different cultures. Maybe they're all products of some forgotten shared wisdom. All kinds of intriguing things have been said about gourds in particular, that they symbolize the womb and the universe itself. For example, they're clearly objects of significance and importance, which is why I can't keep them to myself. I've decided I want to send gourd-shaped talismans I've designed to chiral printers all over the world. Perhaps one day somebody might trap a BT inside one, like in my dream. Gourds work in mysterious ways, after all. Avoiding autotoxemia. How's it going, Sam? You're still taking care of that BB? I'm sure you are. Not like some porters I could mention. Some guys practically shake their paws till their BBs start crying. Some of them even ditch them when their crying becomes too much. Of course, a quiet BB isn't necessarily a good thing. Could mean the kid's suffering from autotoxemia. Man, the thought of alone stresses me out. It happens to me once. You see, I was out in BT territory and I couldn't make it back to my private room in time. I could tell my BB needed time in an incubator, but I was too late. Autotoxemia is a terrible thing, Sam. He was just floating there in his pod. Wouldn't react no matter what I did. BBs can't detect BTs in that state either, obviously. So even when most Stone Cold Porter would be sweating bullets. Truth be told, though, I was more worried about my BB than I was about myself. Screw the PR bullshit. They're not just equipment. I don't go saying this just anyone, but I know you feel the same. If you ask me, BBs are no different from any other baby. Treat them with love and affection, they'll react to you same way they'd react to a parent. Sorry, I know I'm getting emotional, but can you do me a favor? Try to make sure the BBs never suffer from autotoxemia, okay? And if they do, take care of them and do whatever you can to make them feel better. Mama, the fallen angel. Mount Knot City is now part of the UCA. Lockne explained about how it was all a big misunderstanding. What a relief. The tar's all gone too, thanks to that bomb. This is gonna sound weird, but do you know the Aldrich deck on Mama's left shoulder? Didn't used to think much of it, but somebody told me it was a symbol of her atonement. She did betray Lockne after all, even if terrorists might have been the one to blame. Couldn't help but think to myself as a fallen angel after that, forever barred from joining Lockne in heaven, like I can't even pronounce that. Abezdilabu, the one-winged fellow who followed Beelzebub down to Egypt once upon a time to cause trouble for Moses. Guess Mama was feeling poetic when she redesigned her Ultra deck and used it to comfort her dead child. Strange, maybe though I thought she was already dead herself. Looks like all that's in the past now, though. The misunderstanding's been resolved and the sisters are whole again thanks to you. Sam, Mama finally worked up the courage to cut off the cord and send her baby to the other side where it belonged. It was the right thing to do for the kid. So the two are one, and the fallen angel got a second chance just as well, because there's no one's ever really beyond redemption, I'd like to think. You're not going to believe this, Sam, but the porter I hired, smart-ass Choom, found 2 chips. But by the time I nailed down the location, the second end had been snatched by terrorists. I should have figured it out sooner. Though I'd mastered your systems, you know, took my eye off the ball for a second. Fuck. Probably brought the chip back to base already, too. You gotta get it back, Sam. These chips are my only chance. Get your ass to the distro center north of Mount Knot City to grab that order. Soundtrack to the 2017 Norwegian horror movie Thelma. It was directed by Joachim Trier. I probably mispronounced that. A distant relative to the Danish genius Lars von Trier. The soundtrack has distinctively Scandinavian feel. Its melody is dark yet hauntingly beautiful. Thelma, the titular character, is a young woman raised by a strict family. When she falls in love for the first time, a power that had laid dormant within her is unleashed. It's a film that captures the heart, being filled with beauty, the sadness, and the fear that comes with loving someone, with trying to connect to someone. Thelma is all about what it means to connect and what it means to sever connections. Kawasaki Z1 900 Super 4, an export-oriented model created by Kawasaki in 1972 with the aim of capturing the foreign markets. It was the first Kawasaki and indeed the first Japanese bike to use the DOHC 903 CM3 air-cooled inline 4-cylinder engine, and its ferocious speed made it undisputed king of the highways. It was also admired for its beautiful design, with the pipes leaving the gas tank and pushing back through the side covers to the tail section. It's a model beloved of porters chasing the fastest speeds possible. Having established Kawasaki as the go-to for full throttle riding as it did. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet bike. Paris view of bridges. From 3 years ago, the first expedition set off without any problems. Both the advance party and the rear guard are en route to the west coast as we speak. They haven't reported any trouble with terrorists and the like yet. The further out they get, the greater the danger. There's a hell of a lot of separatists out there who want nothing to do with the UCA. Some more extreme than others, perhaps, but there's no denying where they stand. Seems like yesterday was only ideological differences. strongly held opinions at worst, but the Chiralium started messing with people's heads, turning extremists into demons, mules into gestalts, and debate into violence. And now we're headed west into their territory. Invaders coming for their freedom. They're waiting for us, minds made up and guns in hand. Amelie and the others aren't looking for a fight. She's going to try and talk sense to people, convince them to join us. If all the cities sign on, our nation could rise again. No one wants to take anything from these people, only give back to what was lost. If only they could understand that. BTs and void outs from 3 years ago, Hartman. The following conclusion are largely derived from a handful of eyewitness accounts. While I would advise anyone to take them with a grain of salt, I still believe they are worth sharing. BTs pursue their prey through a multi-step process. In the first, they begin searching for a target. The handprints left behind is evidence of this behavior. Upon detection, one or more BTs will attempt to seize their target and drag it towards a much larger entity. To clarify, however, a void out does not occur at the point of contact between the giant and the human, but only once the human has been subsumed into the giant's body. We think this may be because the only place where antimatter is present within the entity. It goes without saying that BTs are entirely different from any creature that is of this world, and we have much to learn about them still. One thing is for certain, however, we must come to understand them, else we may never overcome the existential threat that they pose. Lockne and Mama. 3 years ago, you know what we used to dream about? Seeing what's beyond those clouds up there. We spent our whole lives beneath the Chiralium sky. It's all we've ever known. But we also know that the world used to be so much bigger. Our parents told us. They were researchers who worked for NASA, though these days most people wouldn't know what that was. It went up in smoke around the same time America did, and all our parents' work went with it. But we still have our dreams, the one thing our parents gave us that can never be taken away. Malingin and I were named after a pair of craters left by meteors which struck the Earth 450 million years ago. Those craters are proof that this planet is part of something bigger, that we exist with a vast interconnected universe. Our names serve as a reminder of the fundamental truth, symbol of our parents' hope that our isolation is only temporary. That's why we joined Bridges too, to bring people of this country together again, and to one day reunite this planet with the greater universe that surrounds it. Is that all of them? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, do we not have to take her body to an incinerator? Oh, is that a new toy on our thing? Heck yeah. So we're gonna... No, no head colors. Yeah, let's go see what that stabilizer was.
Stabilizers. They help you stay upright if you stumble. When you attempt to regain your balance, they automatically engage their attitude control system to provide assistance. And if that isn't enough to stop you falling over, they'll reduce the impact for you and your cargo.
Well, that is a big thing that goes on your entire backpack. I do like that sandy tan. So that would just go up on there, and then that'd be all you could put on there. That's crazy. Well, Oh, what's this, BB?
Lou?
Ooh, looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here. I finally got to visit the beach. Well, her beach. Don't worry, I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue. You may recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living. Towards you, Sam.
It's because we're partners.
Partners? Sam, a BB's a tool, not a human being. Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose it cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
Cease functioning?
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
We reset it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment, to put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead. But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
You're sure this'll work?
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase? Will forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again. And this is why I hate these things. Sam, I was already filthy from my trip through the beach, but now your BB has added insult to injury.
How you doing, baby?
What happens if I do this?
spying us in here. It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip-reading analysis. Get closer. Die Hardman cannot know of this. Understood? I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret, on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
The BBs were essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought you might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing the mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance. But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that. Still, it's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, all right?
Oh, no. You'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
Well, none of that is what I expected to happen. Kinda sucks. We're left without a BB now. We will continue our journey next time we come on. We're gonna get that chip. I kinda wanna see if we can go to the bottom of that crater of Middle Knot that they were talking about. And then we'll see how long we're gonna go without our BB and how much that affects our ability to fight. But alright folks, I appreciate everyone stopping by and watching yet again another episode of Death Stranding. But as always, we'll catch you in the next video. Have a great day, folks.